Hey guys, welcome back. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for their outpouring of support. I'm just trying to do good by the tabletop gaming community. So if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications. And with that said, let's get into things. So, as you might have guessed from the title, this is not exactly going to be the most positive video in the world. And also one thing I want to state right off the bat, this is from some awesome reportage done by D&D Shorts. I'm going to link to his video where he lays all of this out down in the description below. And I don't want to lend the impression that, like, oh, all this news has come to me, that I'm going to tell you guys about right now. He has a great video on it, and I'm not going to go through point by point and react to his video because, well, I mean, that would just be vulturing on his content. He lays it all out and cites multiple sources. I just kind of want to get it off my chest, how I feel about this situation. And it's not pretty. It's kind of like the bad old days of TSR and Lorraine Williams have returned, and it's wouldn't you know, one of the architects of this names is Williams, of course, Cynthia Williams, and Chris Cow, who I'm talking about there at Wizards of the Coast. Briefly, what's going on basically, guys, in case you haven't put the pieces together, in this massive complex jigsaws, they don't care about tabletop. I don't mean they don't care about tabletop in the sense of, yeah, okay, tabletop, whatever, we don't mind. I mean, they don't care about tabletop in that they disdain it, they don't play tabletop, and they don't give a damn about you or me as gamers. The main goal of Chris Cow is turning D&D into an MMO that you play on a mobile device. They want to be making $150 million a year. Yes, $30 descriptions, $30 subscriptions. Yes, AI DMs. Yes, solo play. And absolutely no homebrew. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lies where they're talking about shutting out homebrew. They don't want you homebrewing. Books, miniatures, dice, pencil, paper, all the things that have made Dungeons and Dragons such a fundamental tactile experience for 50 years, they want all that gone. If you're some weirdo who wants a book or a miniature, you'll be able to buy it, but that'll be boutique merchandise. Okay? You will be the odd person out. Everything will be digital. That's their future. That's what they've planned for you. The fight we've been fighting down here about OGL 1.0A versus OGL 1.2, in my opinion, has largely been smoke and mirrors. All right. This digital plan of theirs is much worse, although they do have some spaghetti strings, some roots, some tentacles down in OGL 1.2. The reason they're freaking out about OGL 1.2, the reason that they've thrown in terminology like NFTs and virtual tabletops and stuff like that into OGL 1.2 is that's all they want D&D to be, not a component of D&D. All they want D&D to be is a monetized digital platform. They want to destroy pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, they want to take it away. And to allow people to continue to publish and operate in that environment, to look at them and go, whatever, and press ahead and keep doing our things, runs 100% contrary to their plan of reducing Dungeons and Dragons to that horrible mobile Diablo game that Blizzard put out a few years ago. Remember the quote? What's the matter? Don't you people have mobile phones? That's what they want. That's not speculation on my part. Go watch D&D Shorts video. If listening to me, you're black pilled now, you're going to be hypermass pilled. You're going to be singularity pilled after watching his video. And the only halo, the only glowing accretion disk that I can throw up in orbit around this is that maybe through all of this, they leave us alone. That they're so hyper-focused on squeezing every dime out of the percentage of people who don't care that we'll slip through their fingers. Look, whether you're playing OD&D to 5th edition D&D and everything in between, is that maybe we'll just slip out. We can point, laugh, and ignore them, just like we pointed at, laughed at, and ignored D&D Online and all of the digital initiatives that they've put out. But the reason they're freaking out so much about anything cool on VTT is that they want VTT to be their realm. They want it to be their arena. Yes, you having a magic missile animation might start to nick into their bottom line, and that's what they want. That's all they want. And honestly, if they said, look, we're divorcing digital D&D from pen and paper D&D, pen and paper D&D can just rattle around inside Hasbro and whatever, and we don't care, that would be fine. But for whatever reason, they view pen and paper D&D as an obstacle to their plans. Maybe it's because we're being so vocal and fighting against this. I don't know. But we are sand in WotC's gears, at least for the time being. And all we can do is keep getting the news out there. So when they say, no, $30 to play Dungeons and Dragons a month, that's not real. When they say AI DMs, no way, we love real DMs, that's a lie. When they say there'll be no pay to play, that's a lie. When they say, yes, you can bring home brew, that's a lie. And this is all from D&D Shorts insiders. Okay? So when he says, don't believe them, don't trust them, he's got the receipts, boys and girls. He's got the receipts. Well, that's about all I've got for this video. And again, I wish it was a little more positive. I'm not giving up my passion for classic D&D. I've said that at the end of almost every video. I love classic D&D, but it has nothing to do with these people. It has absolutely nothing to do with these people. All right? It's like saying you love modern art, but you don't want anything to do with Anish Kapoor. I think that's a fair assessment. So thank you once again. And once again, if you like the video, leave it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications. Guys, really, the outpouring of support I've gotten from you guys is just awesome and overwhelming. I'm trying to stay caught up on your comments. I've got another video coming later tonight. I want to talk about the so-called morality clause, but that's not going to be till later tonight. Tomorrow night, we've got a live stream. It's my birthday live stream, special 2-hour live stream I'll do for you guys. And we'll have fun. We'll talk about classic tabletop role-playing games, including Dungeons and Dragons, other classic tabletop role-playing games. We'll have a lot of fun on my birthday tomorrow. But until then, guys, be good to each other. We're all we've got. All right? We're all we've got. So be well. Try to stay positive. I love you all. Peace.